Hello friends, subscribers and new viewers of this channel, and welcome to Docker Tutorials. Installing a program on Linux Ubuntu might be challenging. However, a more challenging and a more difficult task is to completely remove a program from Linux Ubuntu. Consequently, in this tutorial, we explain how to completely erase Docker Desktop on Linux Ubuntu. Note that although they serve almost the same purpose, Docker Desktop is different from Docker Engine. Namely, Docker Engine is only a set of command line tools for managing Docker images and containers. On the other hand, Docker Desktop is the full graphics user interface for Docker, and it contains a number of tools for managing Docker containers and images. Now, if Docker Desktop is running on your system, then over here, if you click and you search for Docker Desktop, you will see this beautiful icon. Open it up and this graphics user interface of Docker Desktop will be opened. And in this video tutorial, you are going to learn how to completely remove Docker Desktop, which might be a challenging task for complete beginners. Before we start with the uninstallation procedure, here's one very important warning. Uninstalling Docker Desktop destroys Docker containers, images, volumes, and other Docker-related data local to the machine and removes the files generated by the application. If you need to preserve containers and images or some other configuration files, then make sure that you back up the files you need. So let's start. First of all, open a terminal. And over here, I'm going to resize this manual over here I created and resize this window such that you can see what I'm typing, and at the same time you can see the commands over here. The first step is to erase all the containers, images, and volumes. So to see the list of all the running containers as well as the list of all containers that are stopped, type this. And over here you can see what's happening on my system. This container is created about an hour ago and it's being stopped. Good. Let's see all the images. To see all the images, you need to type this. And you can see all the images on my system. Now it's going to take a while to show everything, so you can see over here what's happening. So how to erase these containers and images? First, the step is to erase the containers and then erase the images. Don't do vice versa. Don't erase an image and then erase containers. Since containers are created from images, consequently you need to first erase containers and then images. So let's start. To erase all the containers, you need to run this. And here it is. This container is being erased, as you can see over here. And then let's erase all the images. To erase all the images, you need to type this command and bang, everything is being erased. However, you have to make sure that everything is deleted. That is to remove some dangling containers or images, volumes, networks, images, and similar stuff. And the best way to do that is to prune the system. To prune the system, you simply need to type this, then yes, bang, and here it is. Let's see how much space is released. Wow, around 1 gigabyte. You see what's happening and how important it is to prune everything. Next, we need to stop the Docker Desktop. And to do that, we need to call the systemctl. Systemctl is a very important command which has superpowers. Okay, so how to do that? Well, we type this, we specify user stop Docker Desktop. And now look what will happen over here. This icon will disappear after I run this. Bang! And here it is. No more Docker Desktop. Good. Now we can proceed further. What I like to do when I'm removing packages and programs from Linux, I like to run this command. This command will actually list all the packages that have the name Docker in them. And if you press that, you will see a bunch of them. So you see this package, this package, this package, and you see Docker Desktop. So beside Docker Desktop, you have these other packages that we will also get rid of them. Note that these packages are also shared with Docker Engine. So if you have a Docker Engine also installed on your system in parallel to Docker Desktop, then if you erase these packages, then your Docker Engine might not be working. Now, I will assume that we want to remove everything. That is, we will remove some parts of Docker engine also. However, we will completely remove Docker Desktop. In fact, we will most likely remove everything. However, I still don't guarantee that you will completely remove Docker engine, which is not part of Docker Desktop installation. If you installed only Docker Desktop, then we will remove everything. And note over here that I created a separate video tutorial explaining how to remove the Docker engine, as well as how to install Docker Desktop as well as the Docker engine. Look at my YouTube channel. Okay, now I don't take any responsibility if you do something that you don't like. That is, if you remove Docker engine. However, I explained that. So to remove Docker Desktop, we need to type this. Bang. And let's enter the password. Oops, I made an error here. Oops, that's it. And then press yes. Okay, now Docker Desktop will partially be removed. However, there are a bunch of stuff that we need to remove. Now, if you go back here and if you go to Home folder, you'll see this hidden folder that we need to remove. So I'm going to completely remove that folder. So let's do that. First of all, let's remove that folder and then we will proceed further. Bang. Then there is some artifacts over here in user local bin com.docker CLI. So let's erase this thing. Bang. No such file and directory, which is good. Then it's partially being erased. And then after that, we can purge Docker Desktop, and this will remove additional stuff. And then let's press yes, and let's see what will happen. That's it. Now, there might be some artifacts over here, so let's start and let's try to remove them. So let's try this. Good. Let's now erase this thing. This comes from Docker Desktop installation. And then let's try to remove and see if there is something in etc in the folder Docker. Bang. Good. And then let's now try to get rid of these additional packages. Now let's again run the command for listing everything that contains Docker in our system. And you can see what we are left with. We are left with these things. So let's get rid of them. To get rid of these things, you will first type sudo apt-get purge, then the first one. Docker C, actually the second one, this one over here. So let's get rid of it. Bang. Yes. Then I'm going to get rid of this thing, the second one, which is actually the first one over here, this plugin. Bang. Yes, let's remove it. And then let me get rid of this one over here. Let me copy this, paste this, and bang. That's it. Everything is being removed. Good. Now, let's still check, are there some artifacts on our system? To do that, I'm going to use this very useful find tool called plocate. Plocate is used to find files or folders which contain a certain string in their name. So let's execute this and let's update the database. So let's run this to update the search database and let's try to search plocate Docker and let's see what will happen. Okay, so you see a bunch of stuff over here, folders and files containing Docker or Docker in their names. Note that most of these files are most likely not Docker files. They're just some artifacts or they contain the names. For example, this one, home eHeber ragflow docker. This is just a Docker container, Docker configuration files of the ragflow. So this is connected to the GitHub program that I downloaded. So most likely you don't have anything over here. However, still search. Here on desktop I have some files which are used to record. They're called Docker for another tutorial. This is VS Code, VS Code, VS Code stuff, VS Code stuff. So search and find if there is something that's being related to Docker. Don't touch these cached files. I mean, you can probably erase them by cleaning up the system since this is a system cache. However, there is nothing in the important folder such as etc, var, lib, or something like that. So this means that I have completely removed Docker Desktop from my system, and that's it. Okay, that would be all for today. I hope that you like this video. If you like the videos I'm creating, please press the like and subscribe buttons, and see you in the next video tutorial.